Bitcoin is trading at $96,000. It is Black Friday today. So yesterday we had Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate. And today it is Black Friday. It is literally almost the end of the month. There's 2 days left before the monthly close. And wow, there is so much to say and so much going on. So let me make a big update here to catch you up to speed and what I think could lie ahead for December. Spoiler alert, I am still very bullish for the next few weeks. Before we start, it is Black Friday. This is the last chance that you have to get into my VIP at 50% off. The price doubles on Cyber Monday, which is this Monday. There's 4 days, less than 4 days left before I double the price. If you are still on the fence or you still have not yet joined, come and join now. Take advantage of the lower price. You literally save 50%. That's $2,000 on the lifetime access if you buy now versus buying after Monday. Secondly, there's a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee, so there is no risk. The very worst case is you sign up, you get access to all the courses, the training, the Discord, you come and hang out with us for a couple of weeks, and if you don't like it, you can get a full refund within those 60 days. There is literally no risk, but you are going to pay $2,000 more if you buy after this Monday. The link is in the description down below. Come and check it out. There's so many testimonials, so many reviews. We have over 3,000 members, traders and investors from all around the world. All my courses, all my trainings, everything is in there. Daily updates, market insights, trade ideas, spot trades, leverage trades, forex, crypto. It is all included. All the details are in the link down below. Come and join us. Check it out for yourself. So then I wanted to start out with a little interesting fact that I only actually saw yesterday, as some people pointed it out, is this. The exact date that Bitcoin first hit $1,000, it reached it on November 27th, 2013. Then the date that Bitcoin first hit $10,000 was November 28th, 2017. And as I'm making this, we are super close to hitting $100,000 right around that exact time. We are now November 29th. It would be super cool if it actually hits $100,000 today. That would be insane. And how this timing works, I don't know, but it's an interesting little fact to start the video. Now, talking about data and patterns and historic returns, at the beginning of October, I shared this monthly returns, which I always do every month, but at the beginning of October specifically, I said that because we had a green September, based on the historic data, you can look at this, you can see it on the screen yourself, every single time since 2013 that there was a green monthly close for September for Bitcoin, it was followed by a green October, November, and December. So 3 months following a green September were all green. This has been the case in 2015, it has been the case in 2016, it has been the case in 2023, and so far it seems to be repeating once again. We had a green September in 2024, October is locked in, that is green, that can't be changed anymore, and November is now plus 38%. There's still 2 days left of the month, but at this point in time, it is highly likely that November is going to be green. So this pattern is still following, and if this pattern continues to repeat once again, then December is going to be green. That also lines up with a lot of other ways of arriving at the same point, confluence, analysis, bullishness, that we are likely to see another green December, hopefully higher in Bitcoin. Hopefully we're targeting 110,000 or 120,000, and then hopefully we are going to see altcoins finally get that benefit from that mass inflow of liquidity, of new money, of retail money, and to see everything pump a crazy amount higher in the next 4 to 8 weeks. So this is the monthly chart of Bitcoin. You can see we're here at $96,000. We're literally just not even $4,000 away from 100K. And as you can see here, this monthly candle is insane. It is the largest monthly candle in the history of Bitcoin since 2009. You can see the entire candle over here. It started the month at $66,798. So literally at the beginning of this month, we were still trading at 66,000. How crazy is that? We are now at 96,000. That is $30,000. That's more than a $30,000 candle, which makes it the largest monthly candle in the history of Bitcoin ever. This is pretty wild to see. Now, in previous videos here on the channel, I have covered some of the on-chain models and the things to look at for some sort of top, right? We look at all these various different on-chain models like the pi cycle top, the golden ratio multiplier, and all sorts of other metrics to look at what happened, where were these metrics and models at in previous bull cycle tops, and where are we now, to try and make that comparison of the data is whether or not we are currently anywhere close to that. And a lot of those on-chain models, while they are starting to get overheated, they still have space to go to the upside. So there is still room for further upside, and that lines up with what I'm saying here, that December could likely be another green month, and hopefully we see Bitcoin, the level I want to see it hit where those models really start to get overheated is between $110,000 and $120,000 for Bitcoin. That would also make it very, very interesting, because we smashed through the $100,000 level, which will get a huge amount of attention. It will be all over the media. Every influencer will be talking about it. Everyone will jump on the bandwagon. Bitcoin broke $100,000. This is crazy. 105,000, 110,000. It'll be all over TV, and all the regular people will finally start to wake up. They probably already are to a degree, but that will really create that FOMO. And then hopefully, I suspect that we are going to see altcoins really, really pump. Like, we've gotten a little taste of it the last couple of weeks, where we've seen XRP do a 3x, we've seen XLM do 50% in a day, we've seen tons of coins starting to do a 2 or a 3x, but I believe that there were still many coins, like based on the charts that I've also shown in previous videos, I'm not going to repeat that in this video, where coins that are older, Neo, DigiByte, WON, Phil, ZIL, like there's many of them, those type of coins, I'm looking for like a 2 to 5x on those coins from current levels. And I believe that could happen very quickly. As we know, in case you are new here, in previous cycles, what happens towards the very end of the bull market, the last couple of weeks of that bull cycle, that is when you see the largest moves in crypto. We saw at the end of the last cycle, Dogecoin do a 10x in 5 weeks. It was a huge market cap already. It went from 7 cents to 75 cents in 5 weeks. That ended up marking the top, but at the same time, those 5 weeks for altcoins were phenomenal, and I believe we are going to see something like that again, and very potentially starting here in December, maybe December or January. Now, if we take a look at, for example, Ethereum, which has been lagging behind like crazy, it is not even anywhere near the previous all-time high yet, whereas Bitcoin has far exceeded the previous high already. You can see Ethereum is not even at the level it was at in March this year, but it is getting closer. And as you can see, this is also a huge green monthly candle that, if it closes like this in 2 days, which is very likely that it will, we will probably see continuation in December, and we might see actually a massive candle in December on Ethereum, as hopefully we start to see Bitcoin kind of slow down. Maybe Bitcoin still goes to, like I said, 110 or 120,000. But after that, we want to see that money spill over into Ethereum and other altcoins. And I don't think it's impossible that we see another huge green candle that potentially takes us all the way to new all-time highs or previous all-time highs by December, by the end of December. You can see this month for Ethereum, it opened the month at 2,518. The high was 3,688. So that's more than $1,000 candle. And at this point in time, the all-time high was 4,877. So that's at this point about $1,200 away, just a little bit more. So it is technically possible, if we get a huge green candle in a similar way that we got here in November, maybe a little bit bigger, that Ethereum runs straight up to $4,800 or $5,000 by the end of December, or maybe somewhere early to mid-January. Now let's take a look at Dogecoin quickly, and for the rest I'm not going to run through all the other altcoins. I'll save that for another video. Maybe I'll make one tomorrow on that, because it's just an overall spillover effect. We have Bitcoin move, then we get Ethereum moving, we have Dogecoin moving, and eventually just all the rest is going to follow. It's basically a game of follow the leader. Where the money goes, the rest tends to follow. And of course, just focusing on those large cap coins that I've just shown you, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, if you see the direction there, then you can use that analysis that you think it's going higher. Then you can play the altcoins, because they're probably all going to follow. And obviously you can look at the individual charts, but the larger multiples are going to be in the lower cap coins, of course. Like Dogecoin, for example, it's at 40 cents. Maybe it goes to $1. I still hope we see that before this bull cycle is complete. But even at $1, that's a 2.5x. So that's not too crazy. And if Dogecoin goes to $1 or more, I think many of the lower cap coins are going to do a 5x or a 10x or a 20x. So obviously that is going to be where the money is. Again, guys, if you want daily updates, analysis, charts, looking at the altcoins, come and join me in VIP. I do all of that on a daily basis. You can even request charts if you want. The link is in the description down below. The price doubles on Tuesday, next week Tuesday. There's less than 4 days left to get 50% off, save $2,000. And there is a 60-day unconditional money back guarantee. So if you like this information and you want more, join us in VIP down below. So look, Dogecoin, there's less than 2 days left for the monthly close. This is a massive candle once again, very, very similar to what we saw in April of 2021. You can see this candle, it went from, let's call it 5 cents all the way up to 44 cents. So that's a pretty big move. That's almost a 40-cent move. This one wasn't as big, but it's pretty similar. We went from 15 cents to basically 47 cents. So that's a 30-cent move in Dogecoin. But you can see what followed is a massive, massive candle to the upside, but it ended up being a wick. So as high as it went during that month of May, again, when we opened the month, it was at 33 cents. It went all the way to 73 cents intra-month, and then came all the way back down and actually closed where it opened, and that was the top of the entire crypto cycle. So look at the similarities. How big this candle is. Okay, we had 1, 2, 3 smaller green months, massive candle, and then the blow off top. Here we have 1, 2 smaller green candles, a massive candle. Like I said earlier in this video, it is likely that December is going to be bullish based on the historical data. So let's just imagine we do get a really bullish December. What if something like this happens? Maybe it happens in December, maybe it happens in January, but be prepared for this, where if we get a massive green candle to the upside, maybe all the way to $1 in December, what if it ends up pulling back afterwards and ends up being the cycle top? I don't know. Okay, I don't know when the top is going to be, but in my opinion, I believe we have less than 5 months left of this bull cycle, and that is kind of the long end, because 5 months would be, let's call it April of 2025. That would be exactly 12 months past the halving. And historically, looking at the 4-year cycles, that is when most coins actually ended up peaking, when most cycles had a top. So in the very best case, maybe April of 2025. But at this point in time, as soon as we get that blow off top, whether it happens in December or January, February, March, April, some point we're going to have to adapt to the charts, but be flexible enough to see when that's going to happen. I don't believe we're there yet. I believe we still have that pump ahead of us. But it could happen as soon as the next 4 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks is what I'm kind of looking at a time frame. It really depends on how quickly this goes. If everything goes nuts and it goes up only and everything pumps and altcoins pump and Doge hits $1, I would start to get very cautious. But of course, I'm going to be updating on a daily basis inside my Discord. So if you want that, again, come and join us. The link is in the description down below. But also I share these updates as much as possible here for free on YouTube and on my Instagram. So make sure you follow along. Smash the like button, share it with a friend if you find it helpful. Let me know in the comments, what do you think is going to happen? When is this cycle going to top? Are we in for an earlier cycle top in December or January? Or do you think it runs all the way to March or April of next year, or even longer than that? I would love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment down below and come and join us in VIP. Literally, there is no risk. You still save 50%. And worst case, if you don't like it, you get access to everything. You come hang out with us for a few weeks, and then you can get a full refund if you don't find it valuable enough. Hopefully see you in VIP. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome Black Friday. Have an awesome weekend. And I will see you in the next video.